An author with nothing to say as he battles passionately for possession of the ball. Franz Hobel regularly meets fellow writers out on the soccer field.
For a long time it was frowned upon for authors to exercise. None of us did. We all drank plenty of beer and wine and smoked like chimneys. Actually, I still smoke. But exercising helps clear the head. You can't think about literature during a game. That's certainly not too bad.
Franz Hobel may not think about writing during a match, but no sooner has he arrived back at his desk than he's jotting down something newly inspired by soccer. With his zest for spinning tales, Franz Hobel describes fateful moments out on the turf.
So you look up to the right and then you shoot to the top right because you think the goalkeeper thinks you're trying to trick him. So he dives towards the left corner, to the corner you're not looking at, but you second guess each other. Or you put it right down the middle like that Czech guy did in the 1976 European Championship.
Soccer is woven through his works, such as Praying to the Soccer God, The Dive King, and Franz Hobel's Big Soccer Test, books based on the game with the leather ball.
I think poetry and language always comes from mistakes or the unexpected, and it's the same with soccer. A mistake is made, and then suddenly out of nowhere you have moments of genius.
Franz Hobel began his artistic career as a painter. In 1993, he published his first poem. 2 years later, he won the Ingeborg Bachmann Prize for Literature, and success has followed him ever since.
I fell into a magic potion like Obelix. And of course I've been lucky, and luck is needed in this literary market. On the other hand, I think a lot of people like to read my stuff. Driven by feelings of infatuation and romance, desperation and yearning, he squeezed 2 tubes of superglue between their bodies so that they stuck together like Siamese twins.
By carefully observing the world around him, Franz Hobel finds the inspiration for his often bizarre works. He's filled thousands of notebooks with observations made while walking around Vienna, and these resulted in 30 novels and story collections, as well as 17 plays.
I've always been interested in important themes and have always written about love and death and philosophical problems, while at the same time trying to square them with daily life.
Franz Hobel is looking forward to the European Championship, not only because he and other Austrian authors are scheduled to play soccer against their German literary counterparts in June. The championship period has another special meaning for him.
For me, soccer is an alternative to religion, as well as a beautiful game. But there are times with Austrian teams when you're playing and you're forced to learn humility because you're always losing. It's like atoning for your sins. It's an extended kind of Catholicism that every Austrian soccer fan has to go through. You take a deep breath, hear the murmuring of the stadium, you aim, kick. The ball leaves the little chalk mark.
In Franz Hobel's wacky world of art, the ball kicks the player. On the occasion of this year's European Championship, artists dressed as soccer balls will kick a rag doll into the goal. But whatever the result in Euro 2008, it'll provide Franz Hobel with more inspiration for his artistic work.